How would it feel if you knew that you were being proactive in your marketing plan instead of reacting to all the things happening today? Well, let's dive deep into that topic today as we talk about what it looks like to have a proactive marketing strategy instead of reacting and creating yourself overwhelm, anxiety, and stress in the moment. Let's dive in. Welcome to the Social Takeoff Podcast, a podcast for travel professionals who are ready to use social media to help their business take off. I'm Kelli Hay-Smith, your host. I'm travel agent turned social media marketer who now works with multiple seven-figure travel agencies to help them infuse strategy and create a target social plan. I'll be sharing all of the tips and tricks of the trade, as well as content ideas and trends that you should be using to help grow your travel business. Let's get started. Okay, so this episode has been prompted by the continual release of announcements and all the things from anything from Royal Caribbean to Disney to Universal, and I am constantly being asked how do I talk about it? Or the biggie is, especially when Disney released last week, Disney released the new summer promo. And I was getting asked, like, I can't beat anybody to the punch. I can't beat people to the thing. First and foremost, basically what they were saying is I can't be the first one to post and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. First and foremost, your ideal client should not be following you probably are following way more travel professionals than they are. Okay. So what that means is they aren't seeing it like you're seeing it. It's all over your feed because all your friends, you follow all these people. That's first and foremost. But second off, if all you are ever doing is reacting to things instead of being proactive in booking, proactive in planning, and proactive in marketing, you're already behind in the game. So when this promotion dropped from Disney last week and people were like trying to rush to put the content up, you're probably wasting your time. And here's why. Promotions are only how do I say this? Okay. Promotions and new promotions dropping are only going to entice buyers who are already on that fence. What I mean by that is a cold person who is not considering a Disney vacation this summer did not think, oh, okay, now rooms are 25% off. I'll book a Disney vacation. The only people who promotions push over the edge to go ahead and get that vacation booked and start planning are people who were already warm. They were already considering it. That means it's not the vast majority of your followers that are there, but first you should be sending that out to other people. So let's talk about who is going to benefit from you marketing, or who are you going to benefit from marketing to them promotions. First off, the first people that you should be reaching out to when a new promotion drops are people you are already in talks with, people you have already spoken to. Maybe they have reached out to you about a vacation quote for the summer. Maybe their dates are close to that date. Maybe they have been in your DMs or they've been commenting regularly. You've already created proposals, but you haven't heard from them. Those are the first people you should be reaching out to marketing far before putting it out on social media. If you do that, hoping that the people who you've been talking to see it, you're trusting the algorithm with a potential sale. 100%, the first thing you should do, well, not the first thing. The second thing that you should do, we'll talk about the first thing in a minute. The second thing that you should do when a new promotion drops is reach out to people you've already been in connection with. Again, that could be your DMs. That could be people who are commenting regularly. That could be people you have already been emailing with, people you've already quoted, whatever. Reach out to everyone who is on your lead, who is already a lead, somebody who has already been considering this vacation and they just haven't finalized the booking yet. Okay. That is by far more worth your time than a post on social media. And here you're getting this from a social media person who literally plans social media marketing for so many travel agencies. You are by far more likely to get things planned, booked, and deposits made on people who are already a warm market than just to post it on social media. And if you are hoping those warm leads will see the post on social media, you are trusting the algorithm to help close that booking, and that is not a guarantee. So 100% before worrying about social media, you should be talking to those people, those warm leads. But let's go back to, that was number 2. Let's go to number 1 after number 2 and talk about the first thing that you should be doing. The very, 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 very first thing you should be doing is modifying the people who are already booked. And let me tell you what that is going to do for you. Number 1, the thing that's going to do for you is it is going to help create a repeat client. It is going to help increase the likelihood that they refer you to other people. So they come back for more and they send other people to you. Okay. Those are 2 really big deals. If you save them money, perhaps before they even knew it was a possibility, and you say, hey, by the way, just saved you $275, just saved you $500, just saved you $900. Before they even knew it was a possibility, that is a massive value add. Okay. That is a big deal. It's more likely they're coming back to you, and more likely they're referring people to you, more likely that they're throwing up on social media for themselves. Oh my gosh, my agent just saved me this much money before I even woke up this morning. We found out we saved money on our trip. That's amazing. You should plan with her. That is what you want. Okay. But if you're looking at that in a proactive manner, promotions are great for current clients. They are great to help close warm leads. But what they are even better for when it comes to potential clients is showcasing the value of your service. So as you are speaking to those current clients that you have just saved money, as you are up early modifying packages, as you are communicating with these warm leads that you've been working with, that increases the value that you have in your service. Because the truth is that 30% off or 25% off of room, they can book anywhere, including going directly to Disney or calling Disney and getting that value, that promotion. What you have to remember is, while that promotion is going to help with those warm leads, you have to remember that even in those promotions, you have to set yourself apart from just being a booking engine or a booking agent. And that means, what value do you bring? If a promotion is released, you have to stop and consider what value add you're bringing because of that promotion. Now, you have no control over what promotions are released, over what they when they are released, over how much notice we have. We had rumor that the day before, we had rumor that a promotion was dropping. We had nothing to tell us it was going to, or what it was going to look like, until day of. So you have no control over any of that. That is done by the vendor. The vendor is not your offer. You are. The vendor is offering this. The vendor is offering the promotion. You have to remember that you still have to answer the question, what value do you provide in accordance with this promotion? And if you're not documenting and highlighting the value of what you're doing for clients during that promotion, you're basically advertising for the vendor and not yourself. Now, you're going to have some people that see it and that's an expert build, sure, an authority build, maybe. But you're going to have some people that see it and go to Disney.com, whatever that address is, and start booking on their own. So rather than focusing on what value or what promotion is out there, you have to utilize the content in a way that what makes it more valuable to book with you, to plan with you. So let me break that down a little bit more. And then we're going to talk about how you should be incorporating these types of promotions into your content strategy. Okay. So as you have this, I want you to think of different ways that you can showcase what you're doing for clients, for potential clients. Again, remember that you are probably not going to close a whole lot of brand new cold leads for this summer on this new promotion. But what you can do is talk to people who may want to travel in the fall, in the winter, or next year about what it is that you do. And so as you are modifying packages, I want you to set up your phone and record B-roll of you up early in the morning. Maybe your hair's a mess and you have no makeup on and you're drinking coffee with your glasses on and in your pajamas, and you B-roll that of yourself working before the sun is up to save your clients money. That's value-packed content that showcases the service you provide. So do that. Just get in the habit. Anytime you're up to do dining reservations or modify packages or whatever, B-roll that. Just record yourself doing it. Okay? That's number one. We're going to talk about how you can use it in a minute, but that's number one. Number two, as you start telling your clients that you've saved them money, start screenshotting. When you send them an email or a text message or a DM or whatever it is that you've saved them money, screenshot their excitement about that and them thanking you. That's social proof. Screenshot that. Before you struggle to go create a post or create a piece of content, and we're rushing and hurrying and trying to do that, talk on your stories or go live and say something like, a promotion was just dropped this morning. I'm up early making sure that my current clients are saving money. My next step is to make sure that anyone who's in the process of planning their summer vacation also see the savings. And then I'll be back here to work with anyone who's new and wants to do that. What does that do? That showcases the value you have for your clients, and in turn makes them trust you more. So you're marketing, you're talking about the promotion, that's cool, but you're really focusing on how much you value the people who are already booked with you. Therefore, someone can trust that you have their best interests at heart. You can do this thing, you can do that on stories or on a live video and talk about it. And then once you have accomplished those things, once you have done, and honestly, I would send out an email to your email newsletter before I worried about social media as well. But once you've done those things, then go look and create a post. Now remember, anytime you promote a Walt Disney World offer, if you use their graphic that they provide, it has to link wherever Disney tells you, and you have to make sure to use approved copy. If you create your own graphic or use a photo of yourself for yourself, a photo you've taken, you also have to use approved copy. So also remember that sometimes you're waiting on Disney to create the approved copy for you as well. That should be copy and pasted. Everybody's has to look the same. That's Disney's rules. We just live by them, okay? So then you can put that up and then answer questions. On a promotion day, you should not ever have to feel overwhelmed or panicked about getting social media up. Your first priority should be taking care of current clients, and that is good for your marketing. So let's talk about what that looks like in strategy. So we've talked about the steps we should take on a promotion day, but let's really focus in on proactive marketing versus reactive marketing. And what I mean by that is being proactive. This promotion that just dropped is for summer of 2023. If you have been waiting for a promotion of summer of 2023 to promote summer of 2023, you are far behind. You should be marketing seasonally. And when Walt Disney World drops for 2024, either in May or June, it could be April, but my guess is May or June. When that happens, that's when you should be marketing summer of 2023. That's proactive. Reactive is waiting until they drop something and then I'll market it. The likelihood that people are going to start planning summer now is lower. Therefore, you can't wait to market summer of 2023 until spring of 2023. So you can't build your marketing strategy around what promotions might drop, but you can use things like past performance indicators to help market. And what I mean by that is when 2024 drops and you start talking about the different seasons that people might want to visit, you can bring up the fact, if you're planning for summer of 2024, here are some reasons to go ahead and book early. And you can use the availability and the possibility of price increase. But you can also talk about the fact that the price cannot go up once it's booked, but it can come down. And you can use these things, just like the money that you saved your clients on this promotion, to market. You can say, we aren't guaranteed promotions, but last year we got a new promotion on March the 29th for summer, which means if your package isn't paid in full, I can still help you modify that and get the less price if it's applicable to your package. And I work on my current clients first. Here's what I saved them last year. So you're marketing what you're doing now to potential clients in the value add, because your value add, your UVP, your unique value proposition, is part of your content strategy. And what you save your clients is a part of your UVP. But promotions are reactionary. There's no strategy to that because you don't know what's coming. And therefore, we don't build promotions into our content strategy. Now, if I'm working with a client who needs to fill up July bookings, I may highlight last minute getaways for the summer. And when a promotion drops, then that is a new value add that I can provide. But if that has to be with the business goal, but I'm not relying on a promotion to drop to then advertise that. And I'm not always doing it in the sense of ad style posting or announcement style posting where I'm talking about 30% off. I also want to talk about why you should visit then. I also want to talk about how to beat the heat. I also want to talk about crowd levels and late night events or whatever, because that may be what people's objections to visiting in July are. So I want to hit those head on. And then I can add something, I can't talk. I can add something in the call to action. Like if this has changed your mind about visiting this July, check out this room deal and let us help you plan. Like we can add that in as a call to action. We can add it in different ways. But what we can't do is wait on a promotion and try to rush to put a promotion out there and not infuse it with strategy, because we have already lost if that's the plan. So, to conclude all of this, you have to be proactive, and gathering the content with promotions that allows you to be proactive is very, very different than getting out and marketing the promotion. It's not that you don't market the promotion. It's how you market the promotion and allowing it to be part of your value add rather than just promoting a new deal that's only speaking to people who probably have already been a warm lead to start out with. Okay, if you have questions about this, I want you to come to me in my DMs. Let's talk this through. I'm actually going to be talking about this on stories today in my subscription. So if you did not know, The last week of March, I introduced Instagram subscriptions. It is $4.99 a month, so it's a great cost-effective investment to your business. It's bonus content, and I show up somehow every single day for those subscribers. And so today we're going to be talking about proactive versus reactive marketing. I'm going to be answering some questions about it on there. And if you're not a subscriber yet, you want to go to my Instagram at Kelli Hayes Smith and click subscribe. Again, it's only $4.99 a month, which is a great cost-effective investment into your business. Also, we are still gearing up for our live event. So if you are a COV, Careers on Vacation, member of the community of COV, so you're either a COV student, a COV graduate, or Wanderlust CEO, you are invited to join me for an in-person workshop retreat all about building a content strategy and learning how to gather content that supports your strategy. We will be in Orlando, April 19th through the 24th. I am walking you through this hand in hand to help you get there. If you have any questions about that, there are so few spots available now at this point. If this is something you want to do, if you really want to invest in your business and be more strategic in your posting so that you're not wasting your valuable time, this is a fabulous way to do that. Join me there. If you have questions, you can jump in my DMs today and I'll answer those. And hopefully when you hear this, there will still be a spot for you. All right, I'll hear you on Friday for 5 Things Friday. Talk to y'all soon. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Social Takeoff Podcast. Make sure to leave us a review below and come find me on Instagram at Kelli Hayes Smith and let me know what you thought of this week's episode. Make sure to check back every Friday for a bonus episode, 5 Things Friday, and every Tuesday for a brand new episode. We'll see you soon. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Social Takeoff Podcast. Make sure to leave us a review below and come find me on Instagram at Kelli Hayes Smith and let me know what you thought of this week's episode. Make sure to check back every Friday.